Today's game has the regular amount of 4 commanders against each other, but controlled by one player due to me being a weirdo and playing this game at midnight because I was bored. Obuun mulligans to 6, keeping Trove Warden, 2 Forests, Azusa, Chaos Wand, and Scare Tiller. As a lands commander, his deal is quite clear: get a ton of lands into play and throw those lands at other players, or in this case, other commanders. The deck of Alesha is all about power, of two or less. She keeps a hand of Mardu Banner, Fleet Interloper, Mountain, Soul Reap of Mogis, Piano Law, Boros Guildgate, and Marsh Flitter. My personal favorite combo commander, Aminatou, is third in order. Her starting hand consists of Snow Swamp, Scroll of Fate, Thriving Isle, Pilgrim's Eye, Wishclaw Talisman, Muddle the Mixture, and Behold the Beyond. Jhoira's deck is simply all about artifacts, but to be honest, I have yet to witness her being played with any other theme. This Storm Mistress has in her starting hand an Inspiring Statuary, Mountain, Desolate Lighthouse, Ethereum Sculptor, Armillary Sphere, Ethereum Horn Sorcerer, and Seed of the Synod. Thanks to winning a die roll, Obuun starts, plays a forest, and passes. Alesha misplays and drops a mountain instead of the Guildgate. Aminatou drops Thriving Isle, choosing white as the secondary color. Jhoira plays a mountain of her own, ending the first turn cycle. Obuun plays another forest, passing. Alesha drops the Guildgate and plays the Skull Clamp they drew that turn. Aminatou drops the dimmer-colored double-sided land from Zendikar Rising and plays Wishclaw Talisman, passing the turn. Jhoira drops the Seed and casts Ethereum Sculpture, making her artifacts cheaper. Obuun drops a Plains into play and passes while holding Harrow, which he totally remembers later in the cycle. Alesha untaps, draws, and passes, missing their land drop. Aminatou drops the Interplanar Beacon from War of the Spock, which lets her cast the Planeswalker out this turn. She gets instantly ticked up, drawing a card and topping another. Jhoira untaps, draws, thinks, and plays an island. Tapping it to play Armillary Sphere with 1 mana. After that, she cracks it and fetches for 1 island and 1 mountain. After shuffling their library, Jhoira passes a turn, forgetting to attack Aminatou with Ethereum Sculptor. Immediately after drawing, Obuun curses himself because he forgot to cast Harrow on the end step, so he decides to cast Fertilate, passing the turn. Alesha draws, plays Plains. After thinking for a moment, she decides to cast Mardu Banner with 3 mana because she is already behind. Aminatou untaps, draws, plays a snow-covered swamp, thinks for a moment for her options, and decides to fetch a card out of her library, giving the talisman to Jhoira. After shuffling her deck, she casts Scroll of Fate. Which she taps almost immediately to manifest a card out of her hand. Taking Aminatou down by 1, she flickers the manifest to become Omniscience. That's how it's pronounced. Fight me. After Omniscience, it's time for the Altar of the Brood to hit the table, followed by Pilgrim's Eye. Aminatou forgets the altar trigger, but searches her library for a basic land card anyway. After finding what she was looking for, she casts Behold the Beyond from her hand without paying its mana cost, discarding 3 cards while doing so. And that's why Muddle the Mixture and 2 Swamps hit the bin. The 3-card tutor finds Spark Double, Corpse Knight, and Felidar Guardian. Corpse Knight is brought in to be part of the combo, followed by Altar of the Brood triggering and each opponent milling 1 card. After the mill trigger has resolved, Felidar Guardian is brought in, triggering both the Knight and the Altar. Each opponent takes 1 damage and mills 1 card. In addition, Felidar Guardian flickers Aminatou, bringing her in, triggering the Altar again, forcing each opponent to mill 1 card. After that, Aminatou takes herself down by 1, flickering Felidar Guardian again, bringing it in, and dealing still 1 damage to each opponent and milling them by 1 card. After that, it's repeated almost 80 times should be enough to kill each opponent, since Felidar Guardian deals 1 damage to each opponent each time it comes in as a creature. If the damage would not kill them, opponents would probably die during their draw steps. As an afterword completely out of script, I'm so sorry for my trashy English. I haven't been practicing in a long time, but I really enjoyed doing this video, and I think I'm probably going to do more episodes since I have 12 more decks to go before the survivors hit finals, and that's the match I'm seriously looking towards. So keep safe, keep healthy, stay healthy, I mean. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to put bloopers in this episode, maybe on the other ones. So yeah, until next time.